Let's talk about something most HOA boards delay for way too long: reserve studies. It doesn't sound exciting, it's not flashy, and that's exactly why so many associations ignore it until they can't anymore. Here's the truth: a reserve study isn't just a document, it's a roadmap. It tells your board in clear terms what big expenses are coming, when they'll hit, and how much you should be setting aside to handle them without surprise assessments. If you've ever been on a board that suddenly had to replace a roof or repave a parking lot with no money in the reserve fund, you already know how painful that is. Emergency meetings, angry residents, surprise bills, all of it avoidable with one tool: a proper reserve study. At Green Ocean Property Management, we work with associations of every size. And what we've seen time and time again is this: boards either don't know they need a reserve study, or they think it's optional. It's not. In Massachusetts, it's strongly recommended, and in some cases required by lending institutions or insurance providers. So why do boards delay it? Sometimes it's cost, sometimes it's fear of what it'll reveal, and often it's just lack of awareness. But here's what happens when you skip it: you underfund your reserves, you cross your fingers and hope nothing breaks. And when something does, like a boiler, elevator, or roof, you either take out a loan or issue a special assessment that residents weren't prepared for. Now let's flip that. Here's what happens when you do it right. You get a clear list of every major component in the building. You know the projected lifespan, the replacement cost, and how much you should be contributing each year. You're not guessing, you're planning. And that's what smart boards do. They plan, they communicate, and they build trust with their residents by showing their thinking long term. If your board hasn't done a reserve study in the last few years, or ever, this is your sign. You don't need to panic, but you do need to act. At Green Ocean Property Management, we help boards coordinate reserve studies with trusted providers, interpret the results, and build realistic budgets that work. No more surprises, no more guesswork, just a clear path forward. Leave a comment if your board's ever had to scramble for a big expense, or if you've got questions about reserves, budgeting, or funding strategies. And if this was helpful, hit that like button so more board members can see it. Your residents are counting on you to manage not just today, but tomorrow too. We're Green Ocean Property Management, and we're here to help you do exactly that.